Thank you very much for coming. And this first song is called I Am Made Queen.
We have a Burma connection which we're going to try and plug at all of our concerts really. We've been lucky enough to travel in Burma quite a lot. It really paints a picture of how you feel as a Westerner being there. You get the sense that, certainly we felt incredibly humble travelling around the country, seeing all these amazing people, you know, poor as anything, and yet in some way lauding you, treating you as if you were royalty. I Am Made Queen. It's kind of a song that paints the irony of that. It's kind of look at us and look at the way they're all looking at us, thinking that we're brilliant. And why are we brilliant? Just because we're white? Just because we're rich? By their standards?
Here they admire us because of our lighter skin. Like the moon with the silver spoon is worth worshipping.
Our next song is about somebody that is very important to the Burmese people, a lady called Aung San Suu Kyi, whose name we can say here but they can't say in Burma for various incredibly deep political reasons. This song is called Liberty Song, and it's really about her and her story.
Talking about Aung San Suu Kyi, who's the leader of Burma, who's under house arrest.
The rightful leader, but has never been allowed to take her role, really, by the military that effectively run the country. And it's really just an image of her and her life. She's kept in a house by a lake, very peaceful setting, but she can't do any of the things she wants to do. She's effectively imprisoned in her own house.
Takes his name back to the streets to fight. He fought for liberty.
Amazing lady, won the Nobel Peace Prize in I think 1990 or 91.
To feel his arms around her, but not that way.
Waiting still to this day to take flight, to take her role as Prime Minister of a free Burma, which has been a long time in coming.
Still, his daughter's chance to fight for the same. He fought for liberty, his baby girl would take.
Burma is an incredible country and a forgotten country. It's a very sad place, but full of really incredible people. Just the people are a collective smile, and they just kind of fill the streets with joy when there's nothing to be joyful about, essentially.
Here, thundering over the danger line, I hear 100,000 rifles still. Here, chiming around the world until think, don't watch, don't ask, don't move, just.
Fourth song we're playing, the first song in the second set in fact tonight, Bago Girl it's called. Bago is another Burmese destination. It's a very small town just north of the capital, or in fact the old capital of Burma called Rangoon.
Still so loaded, 10 years on.
I did a lot of photography and I saw this girl. She must have been only about 10, and the way she just tried to carry this huge basket full of crab apples on her head, and this man came to her and helped her, and she was just so beautifully dressed. And I remember just taking the photograph, and of course there was no digital camera then, so I waited to get home, processed the film, and just picked up the photograph and looked at it, and I just saw her eyes, and sorry to say, I just started crying.
Don't think, don't watch, don't ask.
Because just their life is so poor.
Nice cheerful subject, but we do wonder, is she okay?
Bago girl, did they defeat you? Such dignity in dress and tone.
We give profits from our last CD, Timescape, to an amazing school we found in Burma that basically saves children, gives them a chance.
This school is based up in Mandalay, run by a monk. We call him Popoji, and he just does so much fundraising to try and keep the school going, who has now 6,000 students, basically keeping them off the streets, because if the government, which is the military, find these kids, they will try and encourage them to go into the army for one meal a day. We try to send our proceeds of what we make to that school, so we have a direct link.
Thank you very much.